which I forgot to press the record button for. Let's see how this happened. Did we actually get this download? We had prepared a download before. Did we actually get the download? Yeah. We have to do this to pick up the patch notes where I said the exact same thing as sneaky, but it felt like I was ranting. But now that I have that sneaky clip, thanks to you, I'll be able to put that at the beginning, and then we'll be able to continue it. Or I can do one of those things where I put like all the Reddit posts that talk about it and just flash them onto the screen so that it can be relevant. I really, really wish that we didn't have to play on a different patch. It really sucks. They went on for a bit after that too, so I should go check it out. Yeah, it's definitely worth considering. I mean, to me, it's self-evident. To me, it's self-evident. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you changing the game at the moment of the pinnacle of the game? Like, you want all eyes on Worlds, and then you have people playing a different game than Worlds. It just makes no sense to me. None. And they insist that this is the correct approach. They have publicly stated that thing about, we know that half the players don't care about Worlds, and so they want to keep patches fresh. It's like, can they just sit tight for 2 weeks? Can we just have half of Worlds? Have half of Worlds. I understand the complaint. What they cited way back when was density, champion pick, what I'm looking for. Gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? When it's a lot of different things. Differentiation. No, the champion diversity, that's the one. Champion diversity basically goes away during Worlds because the champions picked becomes such a high concentration of the picks in your games that that amplifies a certain amount of effect of, we lost because OP champion on enemy team. And then that extrapolates into another level, which is, why the F did you pick this when you could have picked this? Renekton's way stronger. Why are you picking Alawi when you could be playing Garen or Renekton top and actually being useful for your team because of what we saw in this Worlds game? What do you mean? I'm not watching Worlds. I don't give a F about it. And it creates for more animosity and more reports. That's what they reported. And I get it, wanting to adjust for that. But can't we have half of the tournament? Maybe even like a week of the main draw? That would be nice. Let it, before it gets to the point where it's just the same champions. Like, once we have 1 week of the main draw, then we'll see what China and Korea is playing and what's going to go on. Largely, we see a lot of Casantes here. We just saw Ari. We're seeing these D tier champions that are just left over from all of the season, right? All last year's Worlds and all year. They've been competitive. Excuse me. So people keep on playing them. But that doesn't mean that they're necessarily strongest now. And yes, there is certainly something to consider when you talk about your team and team synergy and knowing how to play with a champion that feels good. Like, hey, I know exactly what Cassante is going to do and what it's capable of. The problem is that's a net neutral, right? Because the other team also equally knows everything that Cassante is capable of. And that doesn't make it any stronger. So you have to wash that as an argument for picking the champion. You saw from that game the moments that you can capture to make the champion do what it does, and certainly we saw the strength in that game, how it outskilled the Renekton. But comparing it to the other champions that are available, right? Kennen, Rumble, and Jax are all strong into Cassante plus Renekton, even getting that magic resist nerf. I expect Cassante to be the odd one left out, although they may still take him as a way to just kind of cover all their bases. I get 10th pick. We'll swap it with the top laner as need arises. Extremely flexible. Bum bum bum. Let's see if we see a pick. Jarvan, should I give support counter pick right now? Zillion is the J4 counter. I won't say it because Zillion's too hard to play. Say Quinn or Caitlyn. Kate is against J4. I won't say Quinn sucks dick. I will say that Kate's really good against Jarvan. Look at this. Already winning in draft. Good communications, good everything. We can swap with top if it comes up. Ideally for them, they pick their bot lane now and they obfuscate the mid-top synergy. Mid-top picks. Kate versus Swain is an auto win. We go for the age-old Orianna into Zed. Play our best. Having a good time with this combination. We're going to go... We go double armor here. Cho'Gath is going to counter us. Swain is dead in the water to us. Cho'Gath's silence is a pain in the ass. Plus, we're pretty low health. I don't think we're actually going to want the armor. We want base health. I mean, we want armor as a base rune for Zed. Sometimes we go for a fast, go like this. You get the extra item cooldowns and flash ignite, for example. Could go here as well. Extra Ludens procs. We're the only AP on our team, although Nasus is 30% or so, but we should be good like this. This is a great game for an Abyssal Mask. From the Nasus in particular. As your one late game item, as your magic resist, right? You build for the rest of the squad, you build to stand in the middle of J4, Zed, and Sivir, but then you get Abyssal Mask because it's going to help synergize not only with your kit, but with mine, and you're going to slow down some of Cho'Gath. You just have that one item. Sometimes you even rush Abyssal Mask into this matchup because it makes it basically impossible for Cho'Gath to play. It looks like a Hail of Blades, so he's going to go for E combo. I'm going to mention that to this guy. What's up, VTN? How you doing? Welcome everybody. I see a good what's the word I'm looking for? Good combination of people chiming in from Twitch, from Kick, from YouTube, and from Facebook. What's up, guys? I appreciate everyone coming by. Hopefully you guys like the content. We just did all 4 games that were played yesterday, or I guess Tuesday from Worlds. So feel free to check that out. If you're on the YouTube stream, you can just rewind and watch that at will. Thanks for all the thumbs up. I see all these, all the supports coming in. I love it, guys. Appreciate it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
GG's Fizz, that's what I'm going for. Oh, this might have been from before. That might have been 3 hours ago. All right, let's see. We've got this. Once the preseason kicks in, they basically effed up the entire preseason. They screwed up their item sets and how they interacted. You're supposed to be able to make item sets. For those of you who don't know about it, creating item sets, you can either do it for champions or you can do it for roles. You can do it for different positions. But basically, when you buy an item, you can set it to always appear in the same spot. That way you don't accidentally ever activate stopwatch, for example. But there was a patch at one point. I don't know what it did. I don't know if it's my own personal setting, so it's definitely worth checking out. If you guys have an answer, please let me know. You can put it in the comments if you know how to solve this right now. But I'm hoping that preseason, with all the item changes, that's when we'll go back in and we'll swap all of our item sets again. Versus Zed. Yo, he's got armor rune for some strange reason. So we're going to just go here. We're going to create a slow push for ourselves. Braum Kate are actually over leashing right now. I could get into Zed's face right here, which I will. Use my Corrupting Potion proc, gets all my sources back. Use on cooldown, I'm going to wait, it's coming back up, so we're going to try to bait him. Now he's got it pushing back up into us, and we actually have a HP, we have a resource lead coming into this next stage as we hit level 2. Oy, we walked into that. He hits 2 for himself, but now this wave's coming into us, and he can't actually stop it. And not only that, but because he's going to monger for these last hits, he's going to continue pushing the wave. And I'm going to hit 3 first now. Now fighting for 3, I'm going to be able to go in for my trade. And we dodge the trade back. Make it look like I'm hiding here, but I'm actually just going to step out. He should be aiming that at me. Should have realized that I was going to kite this way. Now I've got a big resource lead coming up. Now I want to path towards the top side because I've got my Belveth over here. I did not pay attention to starting positions. Oh, that was a misclick. I actually give up a huge chunk of my advantage here. Now I have to be a little bit careful because I'm stepping up into the Zed. Now I'm going to go over here. I'm okay. We're absolutely going to fight this drive-in. Unless our guy dies right away. Alright, let's see. Is Zed coming? Zed's not coming, so he's going to EQ. E cooldown's coming up. Oh, alright, Belveth path to the other side of the map. This wave's coming back into us. We actually could use this as a window to go get boots and Dark Seal. Zed is on full resources. I'm on pieces, so I don't like the position we've put ourselves in. Belveth showing some inexperience. I can't afford to let this crash, so I just have to sit back. Can't let him come in on trades. Don't want to be in range of WE. I'm going to let him, go get his last hits. I'm just going to soak this all up. I'm still going to have a good buy regardless of what happens. But because of the level disadvantage, the fact that he has this massive wave pushing into me means I have to sit back. I also need to ping back on Belveth because she's dead to any kind of interaction. Sivir has auto push in bot lane. Zed has the push on me at the moment, which means that I can't stop any amount of fighting. So Belveth showing some very big pronounced weakness in jungle knowledge. We need to reset our sources. He can actually kill me here with Ignite and 1 auto, so we have to step out. Need to go further back to make sure that he can't harass me here. Hopefully he takes a little bit of damage. He's actually hurting himself right now. If he just walked back, this is the wave that he gets level 6 off of, so I'm going to be careful about where he can pop up. We're going to go with an early arm guard because of the changes, the fact that it's got some extra armor, and the fact that Zed has this lead. So Belveth kind of inting away the early game. We're going to have to fight back against this. It's going to be very tricky. Oh, she stepped into that. Saw Jarvan taking all the camps here, which means Belveth should take this. Actually, should have used E to get back into lane. That's my mistake.
An ally has been slain.
What are they doing there? Doesn't make any sense. Belveth is not getting for an invade. Alright, this might be a team diff. We're already getting gapped in multiple positions. No good. Cho'Gath looks like he's getting his recall off. So I'm just going to deny some vision here. Might just go for an ult for a chunk here. My minions. Do I let it crash or do I hold it? I'm gonna let it crash because I want to create a roam timer for myself. On the window. That's a mistake from him. I think I've got him. That was a tremendous misplay by Zed. Thank you for the opening. I have to carry my team, so that I will accept your donation. We're going to take our back right here so that we can get extra access to Dark Seal and mobility moving around the map. We're probably going to go straight down bottom here. Why is Caitlyn backing? Call. Fast push into call. Okay. I see it. Not good, but I see it. Get back, Braum. Back, Braum. Ooh, he's going in. Alright, go, go, go. All in. Absolutely, this is an all in. And we get our kill. And hopefully that resets all of the mental for bot lane. Braum should not be talking. Just focus. Accept that these guys don't know what they're doing. We actually spied Jarvan on Dragon, which is fantastic for us. Jarvan is right here. G4 second red. And because of the timing of these waves, we're actually going to be okay. Get the majority of this back. Going to tap all these. Alright, we want to get Bel'Veth into the Herald. I'm strong here. I'm stronger than them. Win the fight first. Win the fight first. Win the fight first. Bel'Veth, turn the fuck around. Look at how much this guy is overstepping. Jesus Christ. Stay alive. Stay alive. Do not get flash engaged on. You fucking moron! Excuse me. Done. Pardon my French. Okay, it is what it is. You know what? I'm going to come over here, ensure that Bel'Veth takes it. I have to give up some of my tempo. Maybe this is not the case, but this is me being a team-oriented person. I want to ensure that Bel'Veth gets this over everything. I'm actually going to step up, kind of let my presence be known here. He's just dead. We'll take that chunk. My broken stopwatch that I'm going to be building up anyways right now in a moment. Did I punt this? Yep, didn't pay attention to Jarvan's timer. Was thinking about what was happening top. And I don't even have the gold for this. Not going to be worth playing for it. Don't really have any good buys. Maybe I'm the fucking moron this time. Excuse me. Could maybe make an argument for selling this for getting Zhonya's right now, but I think I need to. Bel'Veth with a big wave. It's no good. But she gets the stack for herself. Now he should back up. He should turn this into a shop tempo. Jarvan. That timing's going to be a little bit off. I hope it doesn't throw people. Yikes. No, I did not want to take that extra hit. Eee, and the E was just a moment off. Right, but we're going to get the rest of the kills. Jarvan just EQ'd forward, which means he's going to die here. Braum is very good into this situation. Don't get EQ'd on. He's going to die to minions.
Enemy double kill.
Actually lost this full turret already. She had time to get herself in a good spot. I put myself in a own cooldown. This is actually what I get. I've been playing cooldown Fizz, and I'm definitely noticing having the Seeker's Arm Guard. It has been a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm on my way bot. We're just going to keep on steamrolling through this lane early and often. Swain did go for a deep ward somewhere around here. I think we actually missed out on a plate. This guy's kind of pinched here, and there's no real gain for him to stick around any longer, so we should get Bel'Veth to come with us and consider the rest of the lineup as well. Pretty clean. Nasa's winning against the Cho'Gath is wonderful as well. Make sure no one dies here. That is so good. Alright, we're in a really good spot now. Oops. You know what? Do I catch Jarvan going for red buff invade here? There's a world where he goes for red. No, he's going to go for dive because Cho'Gath is diving. Yep. He wants me to hover. Kate. Kate. Cover mid. This is a really bad matchup for me, by the way. I do not want to be in this for any longer than I need to be. I'm just picking up this wave and I'm going to roam back over to mid. This is a great matchup for Bel'Veth, however. She just turns on her E and auto kills Zed. Hard counter, by the way. Got Dragon. Oh, we've got a fight. Yeah, we're all in here. This is still a win. Keep going. Gonna get mid prio. Swain's gonna try to peel by going forward. Where's Sivir? No! You're supposed to be able to jump that wall. What did I screw up? Also, Zhonya's is on the wrong button. Swain is dead to anything. Let Nasus get the kill. Yeah, whoops. Big oopsie. We have these wonderful deep wards here. We're gonna see if we can get... Oh, there's Jarvan. No. Just trying to wake it up. Gonna kill him as he comes across. Oh, we can absolutely put your slow on him. There's a fight up top. That's fine. I'm gonna go pick up side lanes. We've got enough for Lost Chapter, which is a big spike for us. There's a definite reason to not go to this side lane, which is that Bel'Veth is looking for big prio here. I'm just gonna ping her back for a moment. Let me get some nice prio from bot lane. Try to see if we can force a reaction. We absolutely want this. Don't in here. Don't in here. Get out. Nasus needs to stop stacking, and now we hold this here, and then we all in. We all in. 100%. Big long range spell. You know what? They're all dead anyways. Got flashes. Jarvan dies to the rest of the team. We spread out to make sure that the R wears off. We don't let him keep that up. Dead again. Get rocked, Zed. Yeah, we absolutely want to stay with Bel'Veth pushing. I don't want to stay there. I need to wait for cooldowns to come back up. I want to make sure to keep my econ good. But Bel'Veth wants to stay for that push. Oh, we have a fast teleport into top lane. That's actually an interesting play. I dig it. It's going to take advantage of the amount of pressure that Bel'Veth creates if Bel'Veth stays in lane. Caitlyn killing Cho'Gath. That's great for us. I'm going to go drop this control ward after I push out this wave. This control ward is the most important ward you can place down on ocean maps. You're going to tuck it in right here. You can use this little trick by holding it. And you see the range that it has. This allows me to put it exactly on the edge. Make sure to tuck it away from any sweepers, prying eyes, as you were, that would come in this way. I get that ward down. I open up the spot. Now I get to come up, and we're going to have as much itemization as I can for this fight. Going to be looking to finish Ludens and finish Medjai's if we have the stacks. So I'll go get blue. Ram is holding down the fort. My job is going to be as far away from Nasus as possible and let them come to him. I'm going to push up. I'm going to be an assassination threat in this area. I absolutely want to come in and clear this control ward out. Maybe I go straight over to mid. But this ward right here will allow me to path through the river without them having good knowledge of me. Control ward loses vision of you. And with the team, Caitlyn should still be pushing up mid. Kate, what are you doing? Chain CC. Probably could have gotten significantly more damage off in that fight. I got a little bit scared. Waves are bouncing in bot. I'm going to pick this up for myself. We have a Bel'Veth push, so I want to be healthy and I want to be in assassination range for this. There's nothing they can do against the Bel'Veth push right here. In fact, she's going in and getting this all in. Bel'Veth Braum is a very nice synergy. That's fascinating, actually. We're a little bit big. We can pick up this wave for ourselves. This wave plus the cannon wave is going to be enough to go get our Ludens. I'm actually going to just sit on this. I want to come back out on the map faster. I want to make sure that I've got this. It's not enough. I was wrong about cannon. Can sell this, turn it into a control ward. Again, pick up 2 controls. I want to have to think about that for the rest of the game. This way I'll always pop them down, even though I have the best one in the game. If a fight does break out and they were able to clear this out, then I want to be able to place a new one in the bush that we fight in, whatever it is. Cho'Gath. Come out here. The Lingering Vision. Pull it out here. I actually don't like this formation at all. They saw me on the right side, so I'm going to go on the left. I don't mind that. Swain ultimate is down, accomplishing nothing. We flashed in. Baron. Yeah, I'll go hover Baron. We're going to go 1 spell rotation into Baron. Bel'Veth is going to end the game with Remora. It's too bad that Kate took that cannon. You really want to give Nasus those. Nasus also wants to come up. There's an argument for taking the inhib before coming over here. We have our control ward. This is one of the things that we were looking for. We saw Sivir, which actually means that we can just continue the fight. We should just burst. There's everyone on the map. We want to be in position to shadow Zed if it were going to come up. Nasus is up. We have to be careful of the push. Back out. Everyone's respawned. This is something I'm trying to focus on, is being a better communicator with smart pings. Just with whatever they need to hear, right? 1 ping, someone's here, someone's coming, whatever it is. Try to help guide their thought process. You don't need to type a Bible. That's definitely been a weakness of mine historically. Now I'm fast pushing here. This is a mistake. Fast pushing was a mistake. It's not enough to buy an item, and now I've lost control of this wave and I can't go any further here. No. Oh. Just 1. Do just 1. Let's see. Do we get any kind of vision moving forward? I can't go lane against the Cho'Gath, even though he's very weak and he's Everfrost into Demonic. Maybe worth me putting a... I didn't see if the end of my, the tip end of my sweeper made it here. As long as Nasus doesn't die, though, we've got a good checkmate. I love this ultimate. Sivir should have chunked that, should have eaten that up. Big chunks. Too far ahead of the team. Mistake. Huge mistake, actually. Inexcusably big mistake. They get to kill me for free without enough damage to the base. Now, we do get to play with our lead here, and they're going to be able to flex their wallet, Bel'Veth in particular, but Bel'Veth with Braum is something that you're trying to synergize. You want to get that passive procs that the E hits are just going to hit everyone. I should probably apologize to my boys here. That was a big mistake. Alright, any MR. We've got 1 item. Just 1 item, so we don't need to care. We're going to go for another. Another spike item. Pretty big overstay. It's enormous, though. Not like this. Draven's too big. Oh, he's going for the end? I like it. Does he have ultimate? If he has ultimate, this is worth... Yeah, 2 hits and he's good. Oh, Swain pulls him away. He might get minion blocked. Honestly, if they moved their position over here and he was unable to get in, that would have been hilarious. Tragic, but hilarious. $15K damage Sivir. That actually is pretty low for Sivir. She should be able to deal way more. It's the static shiv. Static is dead. Was never good on Sivir. Is definitely Whis. If you say Bis for best in slot, then Whis has to be. Maybe we call it Wiz. Just be all over it. Yeah, it does nothing. This you are already a wave clear champion. One serrated Dirk does more than the entirety of static shiv. Like literally. That is the difference. You can just buy serrated Dirk and then go into Essence Reaver Navori. Phantom Dancer, this is fine. Oh, everything's good. I thought it was really good on Sivir players that don't auto. Oh man, Famous Joe making jokes. Take it easy on Hype Boy. All right, we'll get one more game in. There are a couple things we did okay. Definitely some things we did really bad. A lot of things to work on. A lot of moments. If you want to check back on that video, we tried to cast some of them live. Obviously, you can't use your best eye when you're focusing on competing. Don't be too hyper judgmental. Like right now, we want to compete, so we're kind of put ourselves in that optimal mindset and then regulate, get ourselves to that baseline, and then optimize as fights come up. That's what we're doing to try to play our best in those fights. We don't want to be too judgmental. And in fact, really, there's not much time. You just want to know, all right, what can I do based on the information? If I've spent a lot of time on Seeker's Arm Guard and I'm sitting on item components and I can't quite finish my Zonias and I'm really feeling not having the ability haste, then I have to adjust my playstyle. So that I'm really happy with. I'm really happy with my ability to adjust, saying that, okay, I've built this item, but now I need to change my playstyle. That is something that you want to do. You don't want to be hypercritical as far as like judging or saying I suck or whatever it is, but we did have that one moment. I mean, it was Cho'Gath flashing. Nasus was a master baiter up into the top lane. He definitely baited Cho'Gath to his death, but unfortunately it was also an ultimate for a free kill. Props to the Cho'Gath. It looks like he executed our flash, which is going to give them no reflex time, not even with Fleet Footwork or with the Siphoning Strikes passive. Just able to go in there. No animation, get the immediate chomp. Nasus could have stepped back. You have two allies coming in. You do not need to participate in that kill. You already have the assist, so no reason to overstretch for it. But Cho'Gath into Nasus, such a free game in general for Nasus, right? You can stack up. Divine Sunder is just very naturally good on Nasus, and it's naturally good against Cho'Gath. You're going to get huge siphoning procs off, plus you've got the passive to go for tremendous amounts of health. So we did a pretty good job. Zed was also kind of, I don't want to say that Zed was useless like the player, but Zed had to deal with Braum damage, Fizz jumping, Zonias, Nasus that can just ultimate, Bel'Veth that hard counters him, Fizz that is already a hard counter. Well, kind of like who casts first, E versus R. But yeah, tough game to be Zed, especially with a little bit of a nerf this patch. Take this moment as a little bit of a preview for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be looking at this cloud of games. So today we got these. We're basically always going to be a day and a half late. And this is to avoid any kind of broadcasting issues. But we're going to do breakdowns. So today's videos will be uploaded tonight. We saw the breakdowns here. I won't give any spoilers if you guys are just tuning in. But you can just scroll back on the YouTube and watch these if you want. We're going to see BDS versus Team Wales, and we're going to see DFM versus CFO, and should be some excited games. Really excited for a few of these teams. I think that they should be able to make waves in the main draw once they get there, but they all, as these teams do, have something to sharpen up. Even at the highest level, even the number one teams. Only one team that I've ever seen play near perfect law, and that was Samsung White way back in season 4 during the lane swap meta. It was just wonderful to see their level of tempo and understanding of how and where to go, what to do with lane swaps, how to constantly move in and out of vision and use and apply tempo. And that was back when people weren't really particularly good at it either. So they were dominant that year. Which we probably more fizzes. We love fizz. Probably good for us in this ELO to have more control, securing a lot of kills. Can only blame ourselves if we make any sort of misplays. What's up, guys? Thanks for the support. I appreciate you all hanging out. All right, Fizz is very good here, but it's banned. Morgana might be okay. Morgana is good here. Morgana might also get them to pick something that is bad, or get them to pick their support here, allowing our support to get counterpick. This is due to some of the changes. W has an extra 3% on scaling, AP scaling, which does add up over the course of a... Right, the question is, what are we going to do? Probably going to be here, almost definitely here. We'll see what they pick. Olaf is a good reason to have an early Zonias to get the perfectly timed stopwatch, but we are almost definitely looking for Everfrost. Very nice synergy. Tryndamere gets rolled by Olaf up until level 6. And then it's a matter of whether or not Olaf knows to not cast his ultimate. Take away his resistances, but Tryndamere can kind of take that fight, and as long as Olaf just walks away and uses his shield and then fights under turret with his low health healing, he'll be okay. Okay, do we have a Malphite mid because they think it's Tryndamere mid? Check. Love it. What we want. Do we want Zonias against this? I think we're going to want the boots because we're going to want to pick up stopwatch on our own terms. We're also going to rush into Everfrost, so we're going to want to have the magical footwear. I'm going to do this so we have some amount of pressure for the fights. Glacial Augment will give us the opportunity to take either Exhaust, Heal, or Ghost, sometimes Ignite, but rarely Ignite. Maybe for that one big last fight, once we have a 2-item Olaf that's just charging into us. Olaf is a hard counter for Morgana, but Morgana's going to be very good into Malphite. Plus Malphite is probably just going to be blanked against us. Again, we expect him to think that he's playing against Tryndamere. They might try to swap this around. Malphite being so good against Trynd. It's not even about lane counters, it's about endgame counters, and basically Tryndamere just does no damage to this guy. He gets to armor stack, but Vayne is going to still deal true damage. We've got Swain, that as long as Swain can cast their ultimate in response to either of these two ultimates, or even this one, as long as the it's cast in response, they should be okay. Echo needs to be careful. There's a lot of lockdown on this team. We've got 2 stuns here. We've got stun ult. We've got the ult knock up. We've got the suppress. It's very possible for Echo to die without ever getting to cast their spell. So we'll see if they are able to survive that. Now this game, we do have an Echo and a Swain, so we don't need to worry about any amount of AP. We don't need to go Ludens or anything. Everfrost will be completely fine. We can help heal. We're a second support for the Swain, or for the Vayne. For the Vayne, the Echo, and the Tryndamere. We have plenty of damage. There's also a world where we go Rod of Ages. Mistake. No one's got Sweeper, but we do luck into this. Oh, he's in. Oh, we have a flash over the wall. Keep going. All in. Keep going. Keep going here. We have to go this way. Has to be forward. Got that extra kill. Malphite's got nothing on me. Yeah, we're good. Oh, why would you flash there? That was such a bad flash. Oh, and she gets hit by the Q. This is no, get out now. Get out now. You've used your flash. You have no more resources. You're just dead. We're gonna have to recall and teleport into lane. She's still dashing forward. I actually want to commit all my resources here now. I actually had a dream about this exact situation. Deja vu. Okay. Interesting start to the game. This guy actually did me the favor of pushing the wave, which means I lose the minimum here. Only one melee. Fantastic. Good news for me. Means I should be able to get back just by killing these 3 casters. How do I want to play this? Put the second point in the W as it's ticking so we can get this kill. Could have gone E, obviously, but once you already know, especially when you know that imminent threat is there, you are absolutely dealing all that damage. Nothing they can do to stop it. Means that you can go for that extra point. Also saves you a little bit of mana. I'm gonna go for DMAT here. Who died here? Echo died? Sliding over. Whoops. Little whoopsie. We can go for fast last chapter. We felt the effects of not going lost chapter last time. Even with tier, it's just not enough damage. What we're trying to do is the W will already one-shot the casters. What we want is two points generally on the front line, so that one W will go. Yo, what are you doing, Echo? You're inting? Bro. We're gonna actually let him push because now that he's out of mana, he's actually got nothing left to do here. There. Now there's nothing left for him to do. So you both. Who's got the stun on them is the question. I can come over here. I can use a little bit of my tempo. Morgana is going to be a support style mid laner. And this is important because Echo is level 3 and trying to take this dragon, so... He's rampaging as a level 3 Echo. My goodness, what a game. Fiesta. Alright, little trick right here. You put this ward. This sees any control ward that they try to leave in your lane. Or if they try to use... How nice of you. Take all that extra damage. Might actually stay here. He's going to try to harass. Which allows me to get extra cooldown on my W. So anytime I'm hitting a cannon or a large jungle monster or an epic monster, my W will cool down faster. I'm kind of baiting him to like want to step up here. It looks like he's going for Iceborne. I don't even mind if he tries to harass me off of that. Do I go for the early Zonya or for the early stopwatch? I think so. Too good of an item. Echo, you're fucking weird. This guy has ideas. Bane flashing forward. I like to see the aggression. Let's go with this because the Malphite is making some kind of fundamental mistakes here that we should be able to take advantage of. And he should die in one spell right here. Even if he goes Iceborne Gauntlet, which he might. Even if he goes Iceborne, it's he should still die, and especially since right now he might just go like Kindle Gem, or he might go for the armor item and try to be strong in these fights. I should have black shielded that. No reason to take any amount of damage. I'm gonna help Echo with the invade. Now we can go dive Olaf. That's actually totally within the realm of possibilities. Baiting. Echo has his ultimate. Take him out. Bro? Bro? Are you serious? Why didn't they stay under fucking turret? It's on me. I could have done more. Also, I don't have teleport here, which is something I need to be kind of careful of. Will this Tryndamere know to go to this lane? They're trying to dive me here. Oops. He doesn't have ultimate. Dead Zo. Don't die, Trynd. Thank you. Hey, okay. Careful. I'm gonna have to teleport right away.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
So maybe we're gonna try to adopt this loud strategy, keeping the extra wards. Tryndamere has ultimate. Should be able to wipe this. I'm gonna go on protection for nice trade, nice trade.
An ally has been slain.
Trying to hit the turret, my friend. Yikes, I fumbled that one. Malphite could have been coming over, that would have been really bad for us. I should die. Hey, how did I get stunned? No, and he lived? Oh, I thought I was out of his attack range. Apparently not. I played that really poorly. Item's dead. Stop picking it. No, you know what I want to do? I don't want them to know that I have this item. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna path towards bot lane, which will allow us to keep prio. We've got a no exhaust, but we've got exhaust but no ultimate. We've got Everfrost, which allows us to stomp this guy if he decides to step up. Ashe has no way of breaking our shield. Warwick, 9 kills. This guy is super scaled. Kill Warwick. Careful. It's big.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
One downside to picking up exhaust here is that my teleport timer I'm gonna have to be careful of. That said, it's not post. Sorry, it is post unlocked or unleashed, whatever it's called.
Turret plating will soon fall. Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Gotta back out. Luckily, this guy's going squish build.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I see you, Olaf. I bait this? Kind of risky. Alright, our damage profile is good, so I can go for cooldown boots. Not going to go for this trinket. Now, Vayne's going to probably be glued to bot lane for a little bit, especially with the 4 deaths. They're going to want some time to farm up for themselves. This guy is on Iceborne, which means they should just die to this Echo here. Good little trade sequence. You're good. I missed.
An ally has been slain.
And Ashe killed Vayne. That's so bad. Got her. Alright, no one's dealing damage? Okay. Hey! Alright, it was a zoning queue. Right? That was a zoning queue. Alright, Braum, I see you, Warden. We'll solve that problem. Right, quick. He's got one left in the tank. Missed. the all in here.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hey, oops. Fumbled over my buttons.
An ally has
Silver problems.
been slain. Killing spree. Rampage. Slain.
Trying to back up. Don't take that 1v1 against this guy. He's huge. Probably more importantly, actually, that he has plated steel caps. I'm going to tank this because I'm going to be backing anyways. Once Echo steps back in with the shield, then I'll step back. Yeah, there we go. Then I'll start my recall because I'm already in a good spot. I'm going to go straight here.
Dominating.
Malphite's coming in. They're about to get wiped.
Rampage. Shut down.
They're really weak. You're good. I should have peeled more for Vayne, maybe. Definitely. Do we have what it takes? We've got the control word in here, which is enough for most iterations of what we want to do. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. There we go. We got the fight that we want. It was a firefight! Oh, hey Warwick. What's up, baby? Cleaned up. 5 dead. That's inhib. 12 seconds with the wave actually here. Oh, and Herald. Yeah, we just win. GG. Speaking of getting coaching, just want to know if there's a website or something I can see your league accolades or something along those sorts of lines. Sure. Give me a moment. Let me clean up the post game. Who should we go? This guy, super aggressive. Let's give, I don't know. This guy seemed like he was actually the most in control of his decisions for that game. Was kind of a fun game. Definitely a good game for Morgana, right? When you have Swain support, Vayne in the bot lane, Tryndamere, and Echo, great time to play a support style control mage in mid lane. So that was a fantastic time. Plus we had a Malphite that built armor. So really they had no way to play through that lane. Plus we had a pretty hilarious level 1. So that's going to be it. I think you guys heard the alarm. I got to go pick up the kids. So Medusa Top King, check me out on Discord, right? You can go to gigagamingacademy.com. Just follow the link to the Discord, or you can just post a message in YouTube or just message me. The Discord handle, let me pop it in chat real quick. And we can chat afterwards. In there. If you want to add on Discord, and I'll get your message, but I got to go get the kiddos. Happy to go check out, well, absolutely, we'll talk about different deals, whether or not you want to do something with the group. I know your friend was saying he was in Korea, but I never heard back from him after we were talking about it. That was with Fire, right? I think you know Fire. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to be looking at this set of games. We'll be posting these tonight to make sure that we're not interfering with any broadcast issues. Tomorrow, starting at about 11 in the morning, we should be able to get into these, and then over the weekend we'll go and we'll try to catch up. We'll basically always be looking a day or a day and a half behind the games. Of course, Korea prime time is about midnight Eastern time, so it's about the worst possible time for me, but I wake up, I do my best, I try to cover the games and get them out to you as soon as possible. Make sure to check those out. I appreciate all the love today, guys. I appreciate all the thumbs up and the follows. Thank you. I will catch you guys next time, and make sure to like and subscribe so you can get more content like this, all right? I'll catch you soon. Peace.